Let me show you how these guys are helping my grass. When we bring them out, we put them in a new spot every day. And they sit there, they peck, they scratch up the ground. And then you start to see where we've been. It's nice and lush and green in some of these areas. But our other chicken tractor, we've been moving for a while. And this is probably over a month. It started right here and then moved here and then so forth. You can see how green that grass is. There's a couple of spots that are, it stayed a little bit too long, but even those are starting to, the grass is going to come through in a couple weeks. It's going to be nice and thick like the rest of this. But look at that. My yard in this area has never had a whole lot of nutrients. It's usually all just junk and sparse. I don't know if you can kind of see, it's not very thick in much of anywhere. It's really patchy and gross. So that's why I decided to put the chicken tractor here to just kind of give it a little bit more oomph. And it really seems to be working well. You can really see the difference of where we started it right back here. That part hasn't had any chicken tractoring. So we might be moving up there later. And then the part closer to the house, we've been moving the chickens in their kennel when they come out to play. There's a couple other spots where we've had the chicken tractor, and those are really turning nice and green as well. So they till up the land, they add nutrients to the soil, and as long as they're being moved regularly, you don't have such a bad die-off. This is one of the areas that they stayed a little bit longer. I was out of town, and they hung out here for about 4 days. Somebody was coming and feeding them, but I wasn't going to require them to move the tractor. So they just stayed there. There's a lot of poop in the area, so that'll just disperse and then it will green up like the rest of it. There was one spot up here that they had stayed for a little while too, and that's now nice and lush. Tell me, do you use a chicken tractor?